Hello and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Sherry and today is Fab 5 Friday. So another fabulous 5-ingredient recipe. Today we're going to be making an almond cream cheese braid. But before I get started, if this is your first time here, you love food, you love fun, and you love 5-ingredient recipes, go ahead, hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss anything new. So the 5 ingredients you're going to need is puff pastry, some almonds, cream cheese, powdered sugar, and then almond paste. And you get the almond paste in the baking aisle. It comes in a little box and it's 8 ounces, so it's about double this size. And I got to tell you, this is one of my, I just love making this recipe because not only is it minimal ingredients, it's really quick, it's just easy, and I think it's really impressive when it gets done. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to set those aside real quick. I've got an 8-ounce block of cream cheese that I already softened up in the microwave, and I'm just going to add my powdered sugar to that, which is a 1/4 cup, and then we're just going to stir this together really good. All right, that looks pretty good. And one other thing you're going to need is a couple of tablespoons of butter. I think I have 3 tablespoons of butter there, and I've already melted that, and I'm just going to mix this in with my almond paste. All right, and once we've got those two mixed together, we're going to go ahead and work on our puff pastry. So this, you can buy it in the freezer section, but I like the one that's in the refrigerated section. It's already thawed out. If I can find the, make heads or tails of this thing. All right, so I'm just going to roll this out. All right, and I'm just going to leave it on this parchment paper that it comes with. That way it doesn't stick to my countertop. I'm going to roll it out a little bit, and it's not going to stick to the cookie sheet either. So I usually just kind of go a once over, just roll this out, kind of make it a little bit bigger, and make the thickness a little bit more even. And I just roll it in all directions and just kind of spin it around as I'm going. All right, then what we want to do is take a knife, and we're going to start at the top, and about 1/3 of the way in, I'm just going to make a little slit. And I'm going to keep doing this all the way down. I'm going to space them about 1 inch apart. And I'm not the best at this, so sometimes one will be a 1/2 inch and the other one will be 1.5 inches. I try to do well, though. All right, and then I usually just cut off the little corner here, just so there's not so much of it we got to tuck away. So the first thing I'm going to do is spread my almond paste and my butter. And sometimes I just kind of pat it into place. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, as it cooks in the oven, it'll kind of spread out anyway. And then we're going to take our cream cheese mixture, and this is going to go right over the top of that. Spread it out just a little bit. And then, once we have all of our filling in there, I'm just going to start from this top corner here. And the other thing I forgot was I usually take out a little piece up here at the top also. It makes it just a little bit easier to fold. All right, so I'm going to fold this top piece. And then we're just going to work from side to side. So we're going to do the left side, then we're going to grab a piece from the right side. Then we're going to grab a piece from the left side. And we're just going to go back and forth all the way until we get to the bottom. All right, I didn't do the best at the end there, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm just going to pick the whole thing up using the parchment paper, and I'm going to transfer it onto a cookie sheet. So just like that, straighten it out. And then this will go in the oven at 400 degrees for about 25 to 35 minutes. I'm just going to keep an eye on it. We just want it to get nice and brown and flaky. Our braid is done, and look how beautiful it turned out. I think they are so pretty. All right, so one other thing I did was I took a little bit of powdered sugar and some water, and I just made a glaze. Usually I use milk, but today, since we're sticking to 5 ingredients, I just used water. And then I'm just taking the tines of my fork, and we're just going to run some of this glaze just across the top. And we don't have to get all fancy. We can be sloppy. That is good. All right, so then for our almonds, I'm just going to take some slivered almonds, or sliced almonds. Yeah, we're just going to sprinkle them over the top. And that is it. So delicious. I can tell you because I made one of these last weekend, which is why I'm not cutting into this today because I ate the whole thing almost except for 2 pieces last time. So I think I'm going to give this one away. But I tell you, if you make this, you got to try it because your family will be wanting you to make this every weekend. Anyway, I thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.